Duel Power, the greatest set of 2019, or perhaps forever, or maybe a set where Konami has shafted the players by putting in short prints. In today's video, we're going to be opening 2 boxes of Duel Power. This will be our 5th and 6th boxes that we've opened, and it begs the question to ask, because it is a question I've been seeing going around a lot: do short prints hurt this set? Do they in fact ruin this set from being a good set? My opinion, I mean, we'll open some more packs, but I think even without opening these, because as someone who is not opening the short prints, I don't actually think that it affects the set too much. And here's the thing: whenever it comes to short prints, you have to look at how many cards are short printed, how valuable the other cards in the set are, and I think in the case of Duel Power, the value is found in other places, right? And also I think that the card quality of the set is so high that maybe the short prints aren't that big of a deal. But in today's video, hopefully we'll actually be able to pull some short printed cards, the cards we're looking for. I would just like to pull 1 copy of any of these. Necros of Bionic, Borolo Dragon with the new artwork, which is really cool and kind of funny looking, or Infinite Impermanence. And I think Evenly Match is short printed as well. Not that I particularly need any of those cards, but I'm just curious, out of 6 boxes, how many short printed cards we can pull, because out of 4 boxes, we haven't pulled any of them. And I think that does maybe constitute that being short printed. That's pretty cool as well. I can't remember, did we pull 3 of this guy last time or just 2? I think we just pulled 2. Dark Cavalry. The Cavalry is here. El Shadal Construct, possible card that's going to go to semi-limited on the next list. I think a lot of people, myself included, are sort of predicting that it would make sense. It's just like, I mean, Konami said they're going to do a small change. I think that's a small enough change. The Shadal deck is pretty rough without 3 Construct. You might not think that would make that big a difference, but 1 Construct is really hard, because you can't. One of the reasons that Construct is so good is because you could go Construct into Construct with Shadal Fusion or El Shadal Fusion. Now you can't do that anymore. So you got some cards here. Necros Mirror, once again. Necros Cycle is coming out as an ultra rare in the upcoming Battles of Legends pack. Pretty exciting. We got we pulled a lot of these double hero attacks. Holy crap. Clifford Genius. Necros of Trishula. I don't know if this one's short printed. Well, the hard part about short printed cards is that unless you're opening like a lot of packs, you might just not be paying attention to the cards. That's the first time I pulled that. You might just not be paying attention to the cards you're pulling, how many copies you're pulling. Now in the case of like Patchwork and in the case of the Predaplant, I know I've pulled multiple copies now, and in the case of some of the cards, like these really like just anime only cards, Double Hero Attack, I can just kind of recollect that I've pulled a lot more of those than any of the short prints. But I don't know. I don't think just because and I think there's also this debate going around of if a card is expensive, that means it's short printed. Very cool pull. It's better than Ash Blossom. No, Ghost Dog is a pretty cool pull though. I actually don't think I own 3 copies of this. That's a little insight into why all my profiles of Ghost Dog only have 2 copies. I don't actually think I own 3. I never picked up the 3rd. That was the same thing with Maxi back in the day. Predaplant, Spider Orchid. Pretty crazy looking, and Righty Driver. Yeah, there was someone that on Twitter was talking about if a card is expensive, it probably means it's short printed, and that's simply just not true. If a card is good, I guess, I mean, we have to sort of clarify here. When I mean short printed, I don't mean like a secret rare. I mean like a short printed secret rare, because rarity and then competitive impact are the 2 biggest things that play into a fact when you are factors when you're thinking of a card's price. So just because a card is a secret rare doesn't mean it's short printed. Some of the secret rares have to not be short printed. That's kind of like the thing I'm trying to say here, is that like every card in the set can't just be short printed. That's not how that works. But in some cases, like in the case of Extravagance and in the case of Thanos Dragon, those cards definitely were printed less than the other secret rares out of those cases. As someone, me myself, who bought a case, can tell you guys. Erratic Dragon, Evenly Matched, there we go. Looks kind of weird as an ultra rare, huh? Whoops, goodbye, Evenly Matched. You look so weird, I couldn't even get you on camera. We have Evenly Match as an ultra rare. Truth be told, if I pulled more than 1 copy of this Evenly Match, if I pulled like 2 or 3 copies and I was going to play Evenly Match in a deck, I would legitimately play these ultra rares, because the I don't know if you guys know, but Evenly Match, like the secret rares, they curve so badly, like so much worse than other sets that I've seen, other secret rares that I've seen. Like I know that warping is always an issue with card games, but man, those secret Evenly Matches, they just do not feel like good. They just don't feel straight. So I definitely, if I had multiple copies of the Ultra Rare and I was playing evenly matched in a deck, I would definitely consider playing the Ultra Rare. Just because, I mean, even though it's like lower rarity, so maybe I wouldn't, but I think it's like every time I enter a tournament with those evenly matches, I'm like so afraid of getting deck checked. And I remember getting deck checked at the ARG Invitational when I got top 32, and I was like really worried that they would be like, hey, these evenly matches are like a little curvy. But, I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? Because I've tried, like, a lot of times you just, like, bend them the other way. You can put, like, books on top of them. You can do so much to, like, try to fix them. But a lot of times, if the card just wants to warp, it's just going to warp. We have Quintet Magician. This card's pretty crazy. Pretty cool, though. Predaplant, Dragostapelia, Borolo Dragon. Okay, here we go. The video with all the short print pulls. So we have Borolo Dragon. This card is really cool. Obviously, really good card. But this artwork in particular is hilarious. This head that he has where he's, like, screaming. There was like a day on Zodiac Duelist when people were just cutting that out and just like applying to like every single like meme that has like a screaming person. It was actually really funny. It was pretty wholesome too. A lot of sometimes the Yu-Gi-Oh memes are a little bit more hurtful, but that was all in good fun, so it's kind of cool. We have Galaxy Eyes, Full Armor Photo Dragon, and Zaborg, the Mega Monarch, which didn't actually know was in this set. That's cool though. Does that even have like a... Was that in... I think it was in the Megaton, right? Maybe it just had that Ultra reprint, but the Ultra reprint. I should separate the boxes, even though I kind of pushed all the packs together. I probably will not open the promo packs in this video. I know you guys are all waiting to see those promo packs opened, but we've opened them a few times. Nice! Sphere Mode, that's the second one we pulled of that. Very cool, that's a good pull. Beat Cop from Underworld. It seems like the easiest card to pull in this entire set is Beat Cop from the Underworld, the card that's like in every single pack. Decode Destruction, and a Star Seraph Scepter. Still kind of, every time I do these dual power openings, I keep updating you guys as far as the Fluffle profiles coming along. I don't know, it's tricky. I think like the build that I had was like 60 cards, just because like I wanted to play so many different things. The main thing that I wanted to play was like Dangers, which is like a 9 to 10 card engine. Those cards have a lot of synergy with Fluffles because you can like send them off a toy vendor and triggers their effects. So that's pretty insane. They're just like good cards in general for like digging for your like big Fluffle combo pieces and stuff like Dog and Chain and stuff. Yeah, it triggers Chain when you discard it. But also I wanted to play this guy, and this is a pretty big engine because when you play this guy, I suppose you could just play it, but it's already 4 cards, right? But then I was like, well, I kind of want to play like Super Poly, kind of want to play even like a small Should All engine, which would be like 4 or 5 cards. So it really adds up pretty fast. And I guess the cloud just flew over because it's like way darker now. But I don't know, I was having some issue. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is just the the opening, you guys. Holy crap. Infinite Impermanence. There we go. Looks pretty cool as an ultra rare. I'll obviously stick with my secret rares, but obviously this is the chase card of the set. Unfortunately, just like in the case of the Legendary Collection Kaiba edition, Infinite Impermanence is still more expensive than I think a lot of people thought it would be. Even if it was short printed, I thought it'd be more closer to like $25, $30, but it seems to be up there. So I guess you might have to wait a little bit longer if you're on a budget. It'll probably still be in the Megatons. I think that that's not too far off to think that it would be in the Megatons, even though it just got reprinted. It's a very good card, especially if the price doesn't go down. It's kind of like the next Ash Blossom, where like it gets an ultra rare reprint and an all holographic set, and then like it still doesn't go down in price too much. But obviously, oh man, what a great box. But obviously, in the case of Infinite Impermanence, paying like $30 to $40, I think it's at right now, 45 maybe, is a lot better than paying like $60 to $80. I played like 90s on mine, I think. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon to truly round out the best dual power box we've ever seen in our lives. We have Chaos Max, we got short prints. It's just a fantastic box opening today for our not pack opening channel. Aromas Fairy Jasmine. Some people pointed out that there's already an Aromage Jasmine. That's why it says like, why does it say Aromage? That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Stardust Wish and Chaos Form. Oh my gosh, we can actually, wait, did we pull? Oh, we didn't pull a level 10 monster, or a level 8 monster, I mean. We could almost Ritual Summon a Chaos Max with this one pack. That is pretty good stuff right there. This box, I don't know if these packs are all from the same box, but it might have even been like the evenly matched pack was in here. I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. But these 4 packs have been pretty insane, if I do say so myself. I guess Chaos Max doesn't really count. Got Erratic, Dragon King of Autumn, Crystal Wing, Single Dragon, very cool. Security Dragon, oh nice. I actually have not pulled this yet. This is one of the short prints I think. Maybe it's just hard to pull. It was like a difference there. There was like cards that you were really unlikely to pull, and then cards that are kind of like medium. Once while face on field, if this card is co-linked, you can target one monster your opponent controls, return to the hand. You can only expect. So this card was used very commonly with Grinder Golem in the OCG, and never really came to the TCG because we took this long to get it. That's very cool. I do not have one of those. I don't know if it'll ever be played in anything these days, but it is. Anytime you have a card that bounces stuff, you got to be really careful and pay attention to what it could do. And then we're down to the very last pack. This opening's actually been insane. It's pretty funny. I picked the title before like I opened this stuff, and I was like, maybe this will be the pack opening where we actually pull some of the short print cards. And we actually did, so that's cool. Crystal Wing, Divine Serpent, Ghost Spell. Oh my gosh, this is like actually Shuttle Fusion, and wow, this box was probably one of, if not the best boxes, assuming these bottom 6 packs were all part of the same box, which I think they are. Oh my god, that box was insane. You had Ghost Spell, you had Security Dragon, Infinite Permanence, Sphere Mode, Borreload Dragon. That's like some of the best pulls out of this entire set, like besides like maybe the Ealing matches in there too, and so like the Chaos Max. Holy crap, what an opening. If we were an actual pack opening channel, you could imagine the title would be like best dual power opening you'll ever see on YouTube. All ultra rare set, something to get those clicks. But anyway, hope that you guys enjoyed today's opening. I don't think we'll be doing a ton more of these. You guys have really responded well to dual power openings, but I think at this point we kind of know everything in the set. You've seen it opened, you've seen bad packs open, you've seen good packs open. I think we'll probably call it quits for at least a couple weeks, couple months, and maybe come back to it later on. But this was a really good opening, so 10 out of 10. Thanks, Konami. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Goodbye.